Hi everyone, welcome to the herolife show. My name's Dan. This is Paulie. How are you, mate?
Doing well. How are you?
Very good. It was really good to just quickly chat a little bit earlier about what time is the best time to train, because we're busy dads, we're coaching busy dads, and sometimes the most desirable time to train is not where there is the opportunity to train. So when is the best time to train? It's a question where I don't think there's a very clear cut, straightforward answer. Paulie, what's your experience?
Well, I've talked with you about this in the past. There is an abundance of science to back up so many different arguments. It's a joke, and we know all about it. We've been on the hamster wheel many times before. But leaving science aside, I strongly believe that the most beneficial time that someone should be training is when they're actually going to get the training session done. The nominal advantage that you might experience from scientifically getting a hormone bump at 3:32 p.m. as opposed to 6:53 a.m. is insignificant, to say the least, if you don't get it done regardless. So the point is if you know that when you wake up at 6 o'clock or even 5:30 in the morning before your family is awake, and that's the only time that you know that you're going to get the job done, wake up then, get the job done by setting your environment up. And we can talk about a conversation we had with a friend of ours today, because he used that very example with walking the dog, didn't he? Why don't you tell me about that right now?
Well, he just knows for himself that if he's prepared the night before, the job always gets done the next day. So he sets up his environment where it's actually impossible for him to fail. So he said he's got his shoes, he's got his socks in his shoes, underpants,
Yeah,
short.
underpants would go first, I think.
This is just the layering of the situation. So on the ground, we've got the shoes, we've got the socks in the shoes, and then it builds up to having all these clothes stacked on top of each other. So when he gets up, his feet actually step on these clothes, on the shoes. So it just immediately reminds him of what he is to do in that very moment. And he says within 3 minutes, he's dressed and out the door. It's before he's actually thought about whether he wants to do it or not, checking his phone, considering that it might be cold, it might be dark, it might be wet. He's just doing it because that's what his commitment is. And he's hacked the system. He's upgraded the environment to make it impossible for him to fail. And that's what we try to bring into the program, setting up and designing a house, a lifestyle, a schedule, a routine where you can't fail if you just show up to these simple and effective ways of how you can get your life designed in an optimal way. And that doesn't mean having long stretches of time to do everything that we want to do. It's just doing it because this is when we can do it.
And that's exactly what we focus on. We don't focus on, I mean, there's a time and a place for science, without a doubt. But what we focus on is short habits and steps, actionable steps that you're going to take to create motivation for you to take action. So if you're interested in taking action towards your health and doing it in a fashion where you're leaving no room for error and you're not going to fail because we won't let you, pick up the phone call, have a call with either myself or Daniel. We'd love to talk you through some really, really simple steps that you'll be able to take action with today, and you'll change your life forever.
Let's just go into that for a moment, Paulie, because we talk about not letting people fail. And maybe that sounds abstract and like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
Talk us through why that is possible.
Very good question. Uh, Imagine that you are a part of this hero program. I'm talking to you. Imagine that it's 5:30 in the morning and you set your alarm on to have a 20-minute workout in your living room before everyone is up. Now it's 1.3 degrees outside.
Like it was today.
like it was today, and the heater hasn't exactly kicked in your home, and it's so warm under your covers that you just, it's like a little cocoon in there. You know, you just don't want to leave. Well, if you are a member of a community with myself and Daniel, who will be messaging you within the hour, asking you a very, very clear directive and a very clear question as to, have you achieved the goals you've set out to achieve today? Not through guilt, just through the ability to be able to support you to be accountable to the goals that you set out to achieve. Well, you know that if you don't get out of bed that day, you're going to get out of bed tomorrow, because we're a community, we're a team, and we're going to hold you as a team accountable towards achieving these goals. And that's just one arm of what it is that we do. We also have a team and a community of dads that have very, very common goals, and we applaud all of our dads to announce the challenges that they have so they can be supported by the rest of the community. And this is something that is truly unique in our program, and ultimately Daniel and I will just not let you fail. That's our vehicle. This is our vehicle to not let you fail. Anything to add?
Yeah, so we really design the start of the program to get to know what each dad's goals are, where we can keep them accountable on a daily basis. And it just gives our dads the opportunity to just reflect on their life and the changes they want to make. And what's really universal is that everyone just wants to be a great dad. And just because we're time poor and just because we're busy, it isn't an excuse for being a healthy, active, mindful dad. And our program is really designed to get our dads back to where they want to be. And so it just starts with looking at where each dad is at, and then just looking at where they want to be over a period of time, and then just taking small, simple steps every day to reach that summit. And the summit is different for everyone. And so our commitment is a daily support technology, which is in the morning there'll be a message, in the evening there'll be a message, and probably throughout the day there'll be messages.
We can't help ourselves.
Yeah, and we get intimately involved with our clients because there are questions that come up, but we know if we're helping our clients develop good habits and good routines, that's how it becomes sustainable for a lifestyle. And that's what we're really passionate about doing. It's allowing people to build their life in the way that they want to, design it perfectly for themselves, and knowing that they're bulletproof, which means they always will know how to go back to the beginning and start again each day and launch into the day with intention and purpose, because they know the man they want to be, the person they want to be, the dad they want to be. And when that's kind of the goal and that's the journey to go on, it's really exciting. And it's like every day we can just take a moment and reflect on that being the goal. And we've got a great life to live. And so to help our dads, reach those goals means that they can just be great parents, great husbands, fathers, partners, just great role models. And that's what everyone comes to us wanting to do.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Guys, this is a unique program, and the power of it is its simplicity. If you want to be able to achieve lifelong, life-altering habits that are going to have a profound effect on you personally and your family, reach out to us. We'd love to have a chat.
Awesome. Thanks, Paulie.
Thanks, Dan.